Time to die.
Yes. We don't need a new map. We'll just keep it on this one.
Did anybody figure out the split of the money?
Roll initiative.
I like it's, we don't need a new map because we're already standing exactly where you need to be in the fire.
Okay.
All good.
Tiamat rises. Okay.
Did anyone figure out the split of the money we have?
Who cares? Just money.
Frazier.
Not knowledge.
My character needs the money.
It's not that hard to figure out.
Yeah, no, I figured, but
Okay.
I don't control it, so I was asking.
Game over already. That was quick.
Okay. Let's see.
Right
Where were we?
Right to Tiamat. She wins.
All right.
Good
When we
game.
left off, you guys were at Darkvale. Oops. I just resized you. You guys were at Darkvale. On your way to speak to a guy named the Paraghost, who runs the mercenary side of the Zentarum. And do I need any more detail, or does that catch you guys up enough? Because you were reading.
Yeah, that's where we went into that town. We dropped off the wyverns with the guy that cares for them, and we went to talk to that guy, right?
Correct. Well, and then you talked to Manzam, or at least Oskar did.
Okay. Someone did.
And
We stayed in a bar.
right, you guys had found the cultists of Bane, and that rose some questions, and it rose some questions with Manzam to say, working with the cultists of Bane, that seems odd. Might be worth going to talk to him about it. And Oskar seemed interested in going, yeah, let's go talk to this guy. Because now we have a reason to. Does that make sense?
Okay.
All right, cool.
What do you guys think?
I just don't understand, so.
There may be people to
Not
kill there.
Mogak. Jim just doesn't understand, so it doesn't matter. I just follow Oskar.
Yeah, if you look at the summer,
I did. I read it twice today. I still don't understand.
so I do belly up to the bar, grab a drink, and then I think we're heading off to see this guy, Pentecost. There we go. Sorry, Pentecost is a religious ceremony.
Correct, but I figured you'd be calling him that anyway, so. Okay.
We're going to do the stations.
You guys make your way. Yes. You guys make your way across the town into the castle. As you're crossing the courtyard, I'm going to move you on maps.
You forgot to warn Jimmy.
I did.
Tiamat appears and everyone dies.
Can anybody see?
No,
I see black.
I'm blind.
All right. So while I fix the light, has sight. How about that?
Yeah, it was either the tokens need to have sight, or the top we need to change the lighting to dynamic or something like that.
R is blind.
Father R is human, right?
Yes, Father
Yes,
Iyer
I
is
believe
human.
Father Iyer is a human.
yes.
He cannot see in the dark, which is Frazier's bane.
Has what am I doing? Has sight.
Maybe I'll multi-class as a Gloomstalker.
That'd be nice, because Frazier, he likes to get healed, but he also hates being in the light. Father Iyer happens to be the only one who can do both of those things.
And does it often, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll multi-class. He'll be a Cleric of Knowledge / a Gloomstalker Ranger. Now he can see in the dark.
Yeah. I think you get better dark vision if you went with Warlock.
Oh, they get it too? That works.
You can take an invocation that gives 120 feet.
And that actually fits his character better. I can see him getting into the whole, ooh, what's this thing do?
Devil.
Can anybody see it?
Yes.
No.
I'll reconnect, just in case. Oh, yeah, at the bottom. We're all at the bottom. I see it now.
Oh, okay. Now I got it.
Scroll down to the bottom of the screen.
Oh, yes, I can see.
Okay, good.
I don't see much, but I see a little bit of road.
Yeah, this should just be a square.
Yep.
Because I haven't opened the door yet. So this is part of the keep. In front of you are double doors. They're going to open in a second. This is the barracks hangout for the Zentarum mercenaries. You guys, Manzam basically sent message over to say you guys are allowed in. Manzam's side of the Zentarum and the mercenaries aren't really publicly open with each other. There's no one who's in both organizations, but they respect each other and they work together because they're both Zentarum. On your way here, coming up the path, a black raven comes flying in and kind of lands purposely in front of you. Pip leans into Hope and says, "It's not me." And it begins to speak to you. Recognize the voice right off the bat. It's Leosum. And he says, and when the raven says, "I'm glad my messenger found you. I need you to come to Waterdeep as soon as possible. Meet me at the Emissaries Repast Inn in the Castle District. If I'm not there, ask for me. I'll be close by. Things have been set in motion that you guys have started, and we need your presence."
How far are we from Waterdeep in this town?
Pretty far.
Even by Wyvern?
A couple of days at least.
By cart, 6 months.
Yes. Probably 3 or 4 days by Waterdeep if you make good time. Or
So whatever we're doing here, we got to do it fairly quick if that's urgent.
Yeah, but it's not Georgie. Georgie was special. So I offer the raven a sip of my beer.
the raven just kind of seems to be a raven again, and kind
Georgie would take the beer. Just saying.
Doors open.
Open the door.
And there's a guard by the door. He opens it when you approach.
Did they open it from the inside?
Yes.
Okay.
So are we allowed to go in, or?
Yeah, your instructions. Yes, you guys are. They'll know you're coming, and you will have an audience with the gardeners.
Okay.
So you walk in. They're not dressed. All the mercenaries are kind of hanging out in various dress. They're not in armor with weapons. There are kind of weapons all over the walls. This is a big common room. And it's kind of like a lounge. They're hanging out. You could tell that they sometimes eat in here, hang out, have meetings, whatever. I think.
Are we able to walk beneath the deer heads?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, it just took me off guard. I'm like, what are those? And then I had to scroll in close. Oh, it's a deer
Quick
head.
question.
It's dark vision 30 or 60 feet.
60. I was going to say, why can't I see across the room?
Because I've set a dark vision room.
Well, and also, it's dark in this room. There's a fireplace burning and stuff.
There is light. But if I could do it this way. Hold on. Should put it this way. Yeah, there is light.
Right, that's fine. I have light on me, so I can sort of see. You can't see the light on me? Like it's not reflecting for you?
Oh, nice.
All players. I just changed it. All players see your light. I just gave you 90 feet because, yeah, all these rooms are going to be lit.
Ooh, there's a wolf head, too. There's deer heads, wolf heads.
That looks like a dire wolf.
So do we need permission to roam this place? Or is this like a closed members club? But I want to get shot by somebody.
This is the mercenaries' hangout barracks.
Okay.
So you walk in. They know you're not Centaur mercenaries. Most of them don't seem to care.
So I make sure that Harper Pin is very, very hidden.
Good call.
Folks, this is a point of parliamentary procedure or something. Okay. Who is this?
Who is who?
All right, ping him again. We have
That's me. That's Father Ire.
That's Father Ire. Because we have changed who we are.
Tokens.
Right, new icons, new tokens.
If I turn my camera off, would you see him?
Okay, I know this is Oskar.
Nope.
That's not Oskar?
That's Frazier.
That's Frazier.
Oscar's the one who's smoking.
This is Oskar.
Yes.
That's Frazier. That's Hope.
Yep.
That's...
Should we put names on? We put names on our token, right?
Technically, the tokens aren't attached to our character sheets.
That's what
Yeah,
it is.
but they still have names.
No, but they're not attached to our sheets because I have no hit points or anything.
Represents character Father Ire.
No, I see my hit points.
I don't see mine.
Me either.
I'm actually wondering if it's because of the Beyond 20.
No, I didn't set the...
Yeah, it's under...
name and show name.
There you go.
So like Father Ire.
Actually, you guys all see that?
No, I
Ire?
don't.
Okay.
You might have done it too. Because they show all players.
But the other thing is, I don't think Mogak is hooked to his character sheet since you changed the token again.
Okay.
Can everybody
Because
see my
Mogak, I've
green
got
bar?
no AC, I got no hit points. I have
Right. Yeah. Hold on.
Can everybody see my green bar of health?
Nope.
Yes.
Yes.
I can't present. Yes, I see your green bar health. Yes.
I'm setting you up, Jim. Hang on.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Now I see my more stuff.
These are always the challenge when you move to a game. Once you get it set, it should be fine.
That's why I was like, you know what, this isn't a bad idea because we'll get this stuff set. Hope looks like he is set. Nameplate. The thing I don't like about nameplates is it sticks out. But we can.
Hope is still 16, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We still just have a kid walking around with us.
Medieval times, that's like an adult.
She aged. I thought she was 12, or he was 12.
At one point. For a short while, until I wild surged again.
I was hoping we could get the baby Bjorn and you have your wild surge again.
We're just keep having the baby cast cantrips till it wild surges.
All right. Is that better?
Fit.
Yep, I see all the names.
I'm now missing just Father Ire.
So now Jim knows.
You don't see me?
I see you. I don't see health or name.
Hold on.
I see
I will fix it. Hold on.
Mogak and Hope, and that's it. And Frazier.
Oskar doesn't have a name. Oskar has a bar but no name.
Yeah, I see the health bar for Oskar, but no name.
Right.
Is it Oskar or Oskar?
Oskar.
Oskar.
Okay.
And I see nothing for. I only see a bar for Padre Pio.
Only see a bar.
Is Padre Pio on a different game?
No.
That's you. I call all three Padre Pio. He's the patron saint of Naples.
When did we jump to Greenleaf? Wait, I'm confused.
Padre Pio is a real, actual patron saint of.
I thought it was northern Italy.
No, it's Naples. It's.
All right.
We're
Well,
talking to a Napoleon. Oh, by the way, Mike, I have to buy a 35 Remington now. Because evidently it's a law that if you're from New York City and your last name ends in a vowel, you can only hunt with a 35 Remington. In a lever action. Because that's what all the Italians use anyway.
okay. One of the mercenaries approaches you and knows and says, "Yeah, we were told you were coming. You can follow me upstairs." And he goes up this way. So there's like a balcony overlooking the room.
Get off my back.
Is that a window or a door to my left?
Door.
Man, even bigger wolf heads.
Then double doors straight across. Little fancier up here. Kind of like officers hang out.
We're moving up in the world.
I'm going to admit, Mike, I may need some help walking through some of this stuff.
Okay.
Some of it I'm going to remember, some of it I am not.
Okay. He knocks on these double doors here. And a booming voice from inside says, enter. He opens up the door.
Just to remind me, we're looking for Bane, right?
No, Bane is a god.
Oh, so we don't want to find him then.
I think
We
you-
want it.
I think
we
you're
want
reading
it. We want to know why. I believe, from what I read, we want to know why they used to
Yeah,
work
so
for the cult of Bane.
yeah, a little bit of background. So, years ago, the Zentarum,
I no longer have access to my character sheet.
all right. Years
just
ago,
blank.
the Zent,
That's
Just
a guy
close it,
from
open it.
Willow.
okay, so years ago, yes. I will describe him in a second. So years ago, many years ago, like
Okay.
70 years ago, 100 years ago, the Zentarum had a faction fight. Followers of Bane, this one guy rose up and he was a follower of Bane, and he was trying to basically convert the mercenaries into being a cult of Bane. And this guy was like an emissary of Bane, or an avatar of Bane. There was a faction split. Zentarum was at war with itself. The Paraghost, this guy, rose up, I think it was 150 years ago.
This guy.
Yep. And took over the one faction of the mercenaries and kind of ended the fight. And he ended the fight not by destroying the other side, but basically by saying, look, let's come together. We don't need to hate each other. We can stop this. And he was such a charismatic leader that he brought the sides together. Being a follower of Bane then became wrong within the mercenary guild. Basically, being a follower of any cult became wrong, to the point where they really wouldn't interact with cults, with gods, with any sort of religion for a really long time. And they pretty much stuck to that, especially with regards to Bane, because there were still descendants of, or even some elves and dwarves that were old enough to have been part of that. So it was kind of a understanding that you don't talk about Bane, just it's a no-no. So the fact that there were followers of Bane working with the Zentarum mercenaries was kind of fishy. Mogak, or Oskar, was talking to Manzam, who was like, well, there's been some sketchy stuff going on with the mercenaries working with the Dragon Cult, the mercenaries working with now the followers of Bane. It might be worth having a conversation with the Paraghost. Maybe he doesn't know. Or maybe he does know, but maybe he'll reveal something, especially now that you can throw down a mace of Bane in front of him and say, hey, we found this with your guys. What's going on? Brendon, do you remember where that conversation was going?
Roughly. I'm sure I'm going to flub it, and it's all good. It's Oskar.
I can. Do you want to jump into Whisper for a second? just because it'd be quicker than typing?
You probably should.
I think you should.
Bleh.
Suka bliet.
Huh?
I said suka bliet.
You speaking Russian or something?
Yes, that's Russian.
Something to remind people if this comes in handy. I don't want to do it with you guys around, but that gavel I have has one of the features is this thing, the bond of amity.
Enmity.
There you go. I put it in the chat.
Amity.
Oh, it is
Amity
enmity.
Ohar.
I figured it would be enmity. It hadn't popped up for me yet.
But yeah, so I can strike a point on a hard surface the first time in the next minute that a creature within 60 feet of that point deals damage to another creature with an attack that hits. The attacker takes psychic damage equal to half the damage it dealt. Once you use this property, you can't use it again until you finish a long rest. But still, that could be it was meant to sort of create peace. So you slap that down everybody within that 60-foot circle. So if you want to like have a conversation with bad guys or something, if you want to, if they attack us first, they get back half the damage.
Right.
But I'm telling you because if you see me do it, and you guys deal damage, then you'd feel it. Oh, Jimmy camera went on.
Frazier.
Yeah, but the camera.
I was going to say, it looks like we're looking at Jimmy through beer goggles.
You are. My brother had a piece of masking tape over it, and the glue is all over it. Looking too bad. I kind of liked this, so I was leaving it.
Frazier is very uncomfortable in this place.
Plus, you really don't want to see the background of the room I'm sitting in. It's full of music equipment and other stuff, kind of haphazard right now.
Some people might find that interesting.
Yeah.
I like the map. If you zoom in, it's a cool map.
It's well done. I'm trying to figure out where it is, though.
It's a continent like any other.
All right, I think we're back.
All right, we're back.
Good.
Okay.
While the arrows admiring the map of the next books on the shelves.
Paragos is large. Wears black armor, skull, helmet. He is in his armor. He does not have a weapon on him.
Oh, it's just a helmet? He's not a skeleton.
Correct. It's a helmet.
Okay.
He's large, like well over 6 feet. And again, the room is set up to be there's the big map table with tokens for Zhentarim mercenaries all over the map.
Why is there a revolver on the table?
Because there's a revolver on the table.
Okay.
Is there a revolver on the table?
On the right side. On the far right.
Oh, yeah, there is.
He took it off the swamp gypsies.
Yeah.
I believe we call those, is it an aquabus or something like that?
No, that's a revolver.
That is definitely a revolver.
Yeah, it looks like a Navy revolver, an old Navy revolver.
Yeah, like an 1860 Remington or something.
Yeah.
A percussion can revolver.
I mean, if you zoom out far enough, it looks like a knife.
There are weapons hanging on the walls. It's a mercenary's office.
Mercenary property.
There are books and ledgers and all kinds of stuff all over the place.
And Father Ire is drooling at bookcases and maps because that's a lot of knowledge.
So,
is there any book that looks very, very interesting?
they're all military. They're either ledgers or military books, tactics, history, but all military and tactics.
But there's no day planner, diary.
There are ledgers.
My diary and squiggly letters on the desk.
No.
The invasion is planned for Tuesday.
There are rosters. There are training sheets. There are. They all look meticulous. Yeah.
Frazier would be interested in getting his hands on one of those.
Right.
Oh. No stealing, asshole.
I'm not going to steal. I'm going to see how amicable this is and see if I can just ask for a book.
He looks at you all, and Manzem said you had questions. And
I look to Oskar.
Orc is not there, because that's my DM character.
There can't be a random orc running around. I like a random orc running around.
And the mercenary let you in, closes the door behind you.
Yeah, the orc is actually the hero of the campaign. We're just like 5 minutes behind him at all times, so we get credit.
Oh, they closed the door behind us?
Yeah.
Does that make you nervous?
Well, I have to. If they come rushing in to kill us, I gotta be there.
Good call.
Is that another door?
Yes. You have questions or business?
I look to Oskar.
So we do. We were up in I forget the name of the keep. It was some keep off to the north. We flew up there. A couple of our folks were there, and they sort of attacked us. And as we were going through, we found them with this, and I put the mace on the table.
The big round table?
Yeah.
Have we all seen this before, this mace?
Yes, the mace we took off the cult, took off to Zentarum.
I think Father I got hit over the head with one of those.
That's why I don't remember it.
Once or twice.
Would you give him the name of the place if you knew it, or were you still...
No, I would give him the name of the place. Okay. This is me forgetting it.
Okay. Because he would go over to his ledgers and figure it out. But is it Dragon Spear? Yes, we sent a contingent up there, hired to fight off the undead that inhabit Dragon Spear. Then they attacked you. Were you known Zentarum? Were you friendly?
We tried to be friendly with them.
If they were there to protect, they may have been under orders to stop anyone to come in.
So the question is, why were they partnering with the priests of Bane, though?
And armed by them. With their weapons.
This wasn't necessarily guarding, if you will. They seem to be members of that cult.
Zentarum wouldn't be members of a cult. The followers of Bane paid. They were a good contract. We took it.
But why were they followers of them?
So he's saying they weren't followers, they were just paid? That's his argument?
Yeah, they took a contract. The contract holders happened to be followers of Bane.
I was a businessman doing business.
Contract was good.
Can I get a read on him if he's telling the truth?
You could do an insight.
Insight?
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, see, I can't
roll.
read my... I got my character sheet back finally.
Actually, could I do the same?
Sure.
Yeah, my organization trusts nothing these guys say. I was going to say that.
He didn't waver in anything he said. We took a contract.
Okay. I mean, the story makes sense. I was just saying if he was obfuscating, or if we can tell if he's obfuscating.
So we also uncovered a gate to one of the 9 hells there.
I love how you said it so casually.
Hey, we just found a small door to hell.
Just one.
We did. We also found an entrance to a dwarven fortress that was under construction.
He nods. Not the concern of the mercenaries. unless someone wants to hire us to go. Are you looking to hire mercenaries?
No, it just seems odd that we got caught up in trying to trace down what was happening with the dragon cult and ran across the cult of Bane.
So here's the question: did we actually run across the cult of Bane, or did we run across these mercenaries working for the cult of Bane? Do we know that?
I don't believe
It was both.
There were both there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was cultists there.
Yeah, it's tough because they don't have any ethical obligation to not work for certain people.
And he says to Oskar, there are no contracts with the Cult of the Dragon.
And I think that's why I'm confused, right? Because we were up there following the Cult of the Dragon and came across the Cult of the Bane, which our people were involved with.
He starts flipping through ledgers, and he's like, and this was a dragon spear, so he kind of looks like he's flipping through notes. Except he said, there are no contracts with any known associations with the Cult of the Dragon, nor the Cult of Bane specifically.
So they were indirectly hired by the cult of Bane?
He looks at Oskar and he says, Manzam sent you directly. He's like, there's some level of trust there. So he kind of looks through his notes a little bit and he writes down and he reads off a name, doesn't mean much to you, that says, approached us with to hire mercenaries for an expedition to Dragonspear. We allotted him 25 mercenaries at our usual rate, supplies.
I don't think the mercenaries are coming back.
That's why we ask for payment in advance.
I'm sure they've lost people before.
I think that trying to think, recall back.
He starts flipping back through his notes further back.
Yeah, no, and like I said, I'm trying to recall back myself. So when we look at the Dragon Cult, right, it looked like they were trying to move treasure through Dragon Spear, and that's not there anymore. Can I show you on your map where we think they are now?
Sure.
Mike, quick question.
Yep.
Is Bane known to be associated with the Nine Hells?
That's a good question.
You can make a religion check.
And I will come over to Father Ire and also ask this question.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you say that out loud, I'll join you in that.
I don't ask it out loud. I don't trust these people.
Oh, okay, whisper it. But you're asking Ire somehow, right?
Yes, I'm. Because Frazier's like, I know that.
As Paragos leaves the table, he says, he had found something in his ledger, and he walks over and he says, the last contact we had with the Dragon Cult, and he gives the date, like to the day, hired us and we turned down the contract. Or proposed to hire us and we turned down the contract.
So I show him where we see that the Dragon Cult we're bringing the treasure to.
Okay, and it's not far from Dark Vale.
No. And then the other piece, how much of the beyond the Iron Gates do I actually know?
As much of it as you wanted to read. Father Iron's been pouring out, like reading it to you guys as bedtime stories.
The question is, does Oskar listen?
Well,
that's why it's as much as Brendon wants to know.
Yes.
Well, but
I
it's
should get proficiency in performance.
but it's a bedtime story. He's not actually reading it. It's like a campfire story. He's good with that. Reading, not so much. So I'm going to relay to him that I think the Dragon Cult are trying to bring Tiamat back into this.
Van Zandt made mention that there could be conflict coming soon, but the Zentarum are here for hire. If there's a group that wishes our services, we will fight.
I think the conflict will be on our doorstep sooner rather than later.
If there's war, people pay.
Historically, war is good for business. That's for Larry's 2 cents.
Yeah, no, and I have nothing else at this point. It is, and part of it might be me, Mike, forgetting. I know it, and somewhere I know Oskar doesn't trust him, but it's just not. I'm not finding a way of it coming out. So
does Father Ire know that thing about Bane?
There's a handout on Bane.
He's probably there over 27, so whatever he was trying to figure out that he asked Frylar, like in a whisper.
Oh,
but I know
okay. Any relationship between Bane and the Nine?
Bane and Nine Hells. Like the shadow whispering to me.
Like, does he reside there? Has he ever been there?
Is it a timeshare there?
Why did the Cult of Bane?
No, they reside in the plane of Archeon, the eternal battlefield, not the Nine Hells.
So then
I'm going to send something to Father Ire in a second, but that's okay. You guys can keep going. I got to type something to Oskar first.
So then my question back to Father Ire would be, then why did the Cult of Bane open a plane to the Nine Hells?
Well, maybe they didn't. Oh, yeah, true. Oh, Bane did, yeah, right.
So if they're right, they have no connection to Nine Hells. Why were they opening that? An interesting point.
And if so, then why were the Zentarum still working with them if they're opening planes to hell?
Because douchebaggy over here is going to say they're just hired. They're not.
Yeah, I'd ask for extra pay when you start opening planes to other existences.
It's a bonus.
Let's see.
This guy's clearly hiding something.
I don't know.
He's not being completely truthful.
No, he's not going to give you his business.
I know he's not going to give you.
Do I have Zone of Truth? I think I do.
I don't have it memorized or prepared, I should say.
But he's not required to say anything. It's just that he can't lie, not that he has to tell the truth.
So here's a question for you guys, and this is really for Oskar. If you really want to put it to him, I can tell him, I can do a Zone of Truth. He'll know he's in it. It's not a secret. So if you want to open that gate and then have a conversation where he can't lie to you.
no, he's not lying.
He's not lying. He's just being less than helpful.
Lies by omission do not count as Zone of Truth.
Because Zone of Truth requires you speak the truth, not that you speak. And if you're smart enough, what he's saying probably actually isn't a lie.
So let's see what you typed, Mike. Are you typing more? Is that?
If you have a question, I could.
No, just I can say it out loud. I don't think it's a matter. But is the Blood War connected? I don't know that. Is that connected to the Nine Hells?
It's the fight between the Abyss and the Nine Hells.
Okay, got it. Well, I can whisper this to Frazier then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Bane fought in the Blood Wars, which was a fight between the Abyss and the Nine Hells. So, well, he's not directly connected to it. He was involved. So maybe there's some connection. Maybe there's a version of him there.
Maybe.
Because he died more than once, it looks like. So
He's a god. Still poses the question of why the cult would be there.
I don't know, but it's a clue. It's not the whole story.
One thing, he may be a god, Michael, but in D&D, everything dies.
True, but gods probably can get themselves resurrected pretty cheap.
Yeah, but everything dies. He died, and, well, the problem is gods resurrect you, and gods don't necessarily resurrect other gods because they don't necessarily like each other.
True. Mike, from what we, Frazier probably wouldn't know this, from what we could tell, was that portal made recently? Or is it, like, old? Very old.
Not as ancient as the Dwarven City.
I'm kind of guessing that portal was there from the war, from the Demon Wars.
Yep.
And then it was sealed up afterwards. Well, we know it was sealed up because that's how they stopped the demons from coming through.
Yep.
So
They put that gate on it.
They were reopening a...
Right, these guys were trying to reopen it.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, they were reopening a sealed portal.
Which is still interesting.
So the Cult of Bane hired the mercenaries and they opened a portal. Well, yeah, the mercenaries probably wouldn't know why. We have to find out the guy who hired them, and that was the name he gave us, right?
I'm going to ask this guy, at what point does the mercenaries' payment not hold up to its services? Like, if you're getting paid to bring back an evil being, would the mercenaries help if they got paid? Or if they got paid enough?
He thinks. He kind of turns his head and thinks for a second, and he says, we would charge for services. We turn down contracts that are not serviceable. We won't send 100 Zyntar mercenaries to fight against an army of 100,000, but we would write up a contract for 60,000 Zyntar mercenaries to fight 100,000 because we'd win.
They like those odds?
I have to check something. I'll be right back.
Okay. Or if they had a standing army and we evaluated the situation and thought 10,000 would bolster them enough, and their objective was to win, then we would find 10,000 Zyntar mercenaries.
You said the contract to go to Dragonspear Castle, it wasn't Dragonspear, was it?
It was.
Okay. The contract was the regular rate?
Yes.
Is the contract going to anything specific on what they were supposed to be doing, or just guard?
There was known undead activity there. They were there to keep it at bay.
Did we see any Zyntarim down with the cults by the portal?
Did you see any by the portal? They were working their way towards the portal.
Nobody stopped them, right? Did you guys stop them before I joined? You stopped them, right? As they were working toward the portal?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I missed that, Oskar. Yeah, that's...
Oscar's not here.
No, right.
He did walk away.
His chats finally came through.
Just in time for him not to answer.
Anyway, so my question for this guy is, does he think some of the Zentarum would take money under the table to help open a portal to the Nine Hells?
Zentarum do not take contracts without coming through this office. Or one of the other offices around the Sword Coast. But ultimately that comes through this office.
Are you having any issues with splinter groups of the Zentarum right now?
No.
I think he would tell you if he did. Yeah, our organization's fracturing.
Hey, I doubt he'd tell me. I just think it's odd that 25 of his guys decided, yeah, we should open up a portal to the Hells with a cult we decided not to work with anymore.
Did you say that out loud or no?
I did say that out loud.
Okay. He goes... He almost dismisses the comment. He's just like, when was it stated we wouldn't work with Cult of the Bane? For Bane's cultism?
I guess it was never stated. It just seems like you guys had a bit of a kerfuffle a few years back about that. It's an odd choice. I'm not one to judge your organization.
That was settled. There was no issues. Which seems way more nonchalant than the stories. The stories where they were at war with each other. Like, to the death.
This guy seems very pragmatic to an unhealthy degree.
Yep.
That's a good read.
I am so confused.
You don't want to just point you at somebody so you can attack them?
That's how it usually works.
I like to imagine Mogak is just standing at the door with his head in his hand, like, what is happening?
He's like, he's not a good guy, but he's not evil, so I can't just smite him.
Like, well, we're here. We could hire some mercenaries for you to fight. I mean, no.
He's just lawful neutral, I think.
No, we're not hiring mercenaries from this group.
I don't know, for Mogak to fight, just to give him something to do.
No, he doesn't fight for no reason. It's the fact that his inner self wants to smack this guy in the head, but really can't.
It's like, but he's not evil. He's like, Oskar and Hope and Frazier are more evil than this guy.
Yeah.
I can get with them.
Yeah, he's very confused.
Yeah, the problem with this guy is he's got a powerful organization, and he'll sell to the highest bidder regardless of morality.
Yep.
Right, he's neutral and fairly lawful. I can't even...
And this guy is neutral to a fault. This guy had a civil war and still sold out some of his organization to the guys he had a civil war with.
Right, it's very upsetting.
Is there any way to tell if this guy's under some kind of a guise or charm or control? Is there any way to tell if he's under the influence of something?
You could cast a restoration spell on him.
No, that would end it, right?
It would.
I don't know if there's a spell that does that, or if there's just an insight roll.
You could dispel, or you could cast Greater Restoration. I think one or the other would get rid of it.
Yeah, I'm not looking to get rid of him. I'm looking to see if he's under one. I'm trying to see, maybe he's being controlled, maybe he's
some sort of
charmed.
Try mind reading him.
Oh yeah, that's a good call. Well, but doesn't he know I'm doing it? I'll let him read that again.
If he catches you, he'll know. If he fails,
use charmed eventually to choose one creature you can see within 60 feet. That creature must make a wisdom saving throw 16. We work around Tiamat, but So you can use this feature. It doesn't say he actually detects it. It just says, "Oh, it's your call." I mean, I'm pretty sure Father would know. So it's your call, Mike. Would he know if I tried to use Channel Divinity Read Thoughts and failed? It's not a spell. It's a feature of.
Maybe it's how far you pry in, right? If he detects it when you're like, in his surface thoughts, he might think nothing of it. But if you're in his inner cortex and he catches you, he'll think something's up.
Let's see, what is it? It's
there's the wording right there.
Okay, let's see.
I put it in the chat.
You're trying to read creatures' thoughts.
Oh, there's more in here. That's cool. Come right over here. If the creature fails its save, you can create a sense. Yeah, it doesn't say he would sense it. So it's a DM call. I'm good either way.
Do you want my opinion or no?
You guys give me your mic.
I'm asking Mike.
I welcome your opinion. That's fine.
1 second. Read this last. If I'm not doing this time.
Yeah, my thought is it's not a spell, so the normal spell rules wouldn't apply. It's a Channel Divinity, but that doesn't mean.
Correct. Once you go to that second level, you can then use your access to the creature's mind to command it. That I'd say they could detect. If they failed their save and you did a suggestion, they may not detect it, but I think there's a chance if you tried to influence them.
Yeah, if I try to suggest him and fail, he would probably sense that.
That if he passed, if you were trying to suggest him and he passed his wisdom saving throw, I would say he definitely would notice it. Depending on the suggestion, I think there's a chance that he'd notice it. But if you're just reading, I think you're fine.
I suggest you sell out your entire organization.
So I'm going to use a Channel Divinity just to read his mind. I want to just see if I can sense anything controlling him, anything, a whisper in the back of his mind telling him what to say. He's so neutral and so nonchalant about the history. It could just be who he is, and that's fine, or it could be he's under the influence. So he gets a DC 16 Wisdom save. I'm not trying to suggest anything right now. I'm just trying to read.
He's got cool samurai armor though.
And I can whisper roll now,
yeah, you should definitely whisper that roll. I guess I'll know if I fail or succeed. I mean, if I don't read his mind, I don't read his mind.
True.
Sorry, I just remembered Father Ira could do that, and I was like, that would be useful right here.
I got to mark off one of my Channel Divinity, but I only can do it twice a day because I have 2 Channel Divinities.
Comes back on a short rest.
Mark it off. Ding.
I'm just going to type you this question, and then you can answer it whichever way you want.
All right. How much wood does a woodchuck chuck?
64
cords.
And is Brendon back?
Oh, he's not. The refrigerator broke.
Okay.
So they're throwing out a bunch of stuff.
Got it.
That always sucks ass.
Yep. See, I think they're trying to figure out what's brought.
This guy's a human, right?
Stopped. We have no idea.
This guy, he looks like a human?
We have no idea.
Don't know from behind the mask, but he's
human shaped.
size. Yeah.
I got a
Crap.
I wouldn't deny.
So he's bigger than
Somebody
Frazier, but smaller than Mogak. Frazier's like 6'1".
A little bigger than you.
Okay.
Mogak's 7'1", so.
Yeah, because Frazier's a big guy as well.
One of the problems, Dan, that we've had before you joined is that Mogak stands out so effing much.
He's in bright gold plate mail armor and is 7'1".
And a half-orc.
So do you even bother doing stealth rolls, or you just walk in?
No, Frazier runs ahead of the group several meters and then stealths, and Mogak just goes clang, clang, clang.
Several meters.
I don't know. It's the modern society and school that they're trying to get rid of the imperial system.
Because I'm taking...
Or actually the
and everything is in meters.
System.
I'm taking physics and everything is in meters.
Yeah, it's because it's base 10 and people don't want to do good math.
Dan, it's almost overwhelming.
And that was the more remote one, or the one that's not as present?
Correct.
Okay.
And all this time, I figured this would be the time when I was asking all those challenging questions.
Yeah.
I figured Father Ire could probably time that right.
So it's interesting. As he's talking, so as they're having their conversation, is this the one responding, or is this like the surface thoughts that I'm sensing? Or is this just more just running through what you're sending me there?
No, this is the one responding, but it's almost like that's an afterthought.
So it's that smart, it can do both.
Yeah, if there was no one here, they would be 100% focused. Kind of like every chance he wants to get back to that line of thinking.
Sending a question I don't want to ask out loud because I want to get what you told me.
Okay.
But that's how I'm reading it, so you could tell me yea or nay.
No.
No? Okay. But either way, I don't sense any deception, which I'll tell Frazier. I'll whisper to him. There's some oddities, but I'm not getting deception.
Frazier's going to ask if he can read the contract between the Zentarum and the Cultivane.
No.
I figured.
And he doesn't even go into an explanation. He just says no.
I expected that answer. It's just Frazier's interested in it.
What if you paid for it? Everything's for sale.
No. Mercenaries are for hire.
Yeah, I figured. He's not a merchant, he's a mercenary. He sells people, not information.
Draw from a high enough price, maybe.
I don't want to bet with these guys.
Alright, so is there anything we need to learn here that we didn't learn? Or should we go to Waterdeep, or what's the thought process?
Sorry, hang on. You guys can talk. I'll be right there.
Yeah, well, I'm talking to the group, not you. What do you guys think? Do we keep on digging around this storyline, or should we head back to Waterdeep for time there's a crisis?
I feel a draw to Waterdeep. That's my mentor, and I got things there.
What about Oskar? Oskar's gone. We really need him back, because this was his side mission.
He hangs his headphones on the screen.
When last we were chatting back and forth, he has some options if he wants to that would be in character for Oskar. But it doesn't look like he's going to pursue it anyway, so that's fine. I mean, we can not.
Yeah, if he wants to go down a path, we can. We're here. If he wants to just give up and go to Waterdeep, we're good with that too. But I just still need him to make the call, since it's his side mission.
Okay. I just sent you something, Dan.
Oh. Would it be a second divination or the same one?
It would be a second one.
You know what? Why not? We shouldn't be turning any undead in the near term. I say that now. We're going to walk outside, there's zombies waiting on us.
Yep.
I can turn evil. I don't even need to be undead.
That's even better.
I can turn the undead skulls around. I think that counts.
Features. Actions, limited use, there it is. Ooh, it failed.
Oh, yeah.
I'm reading away.
That is actually a very cool ability for social encounters.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't turn evil. I turn fiends and undead.
Oh, no abyss?
It's just fiends.
Huh.
Interesting.
Does that mean you can turn Tiamat because she's in?
She's a god. I don't think it works.
I nudge Frazier. Keep asking him about the gate to hell.
Okay.
Keep talking about that.
On the fly. So, I mean, if your men were hired to open a gate to hell, would they do it? Like, if that was stated directly in a contract?
And the reason I'm prompting him, Mike, is this thing works for a minute, so I want him to get thinking about it more.
Okay. So the answer comes back. It's not what mercenaries would be hired to do. We're hired to fight.
Would you be hired? Would you accept a contract to be guarding people who are opening a portal to hell?
The Zentarum will take contracts to guard locations.
So you have no qualms about what these contracts are being used for, just how much they're paying.
The Zentarum take no side and have no interest in sides on conflicts. We are neutral.
So if one side paid more, you join them?
If the contract was good.
Would you break a contract
No.
to pursue another? So you're fiercely loyal. You will not break the side that pays you first.
We will not break a contract that we accepted. Let's see.
Does anyone in your guild have a skill set besides fighting? Any clerical people? Any wizards?
No.
Good probing.
Is there any specific group that you would not work with?
We chose not to take a contract with the Dragon Cult.
Ah, interesting.
So if an archdevil came to you and offered to pay you an absorbent amount of money, you would work with an archdevil?
If the contract was good. It's not only about the money, it's also about being a successful mercenary.
So why did you turn down the Dragon Cult?
Manzam convinced us that it was not in the best interest of the Zentarum to take the contract.
So if Manzam had convinced you to not work with Bane, you wouldn't have worked with them?
That would follow.
I think you and Manzam need to have a few more meetings.
The two branches of the Zentarum do not generally do business together.
Would your men switch sides for any particular reason?
Which sides?
Sides of the Zentarum.
My mercenaries are loyal. Yep, Dan, exactly.
Okay, got it. wonder if he knows. Did I get any awareness from the other one before?
Awareness of you?
No, awareness of that.
Yeah, yes.
They're communicating.
Yeah.
Got it.
Sorry about that. Apparently, we lost power to our refrigerator.
That's not good.
So we had to move everything to the other refrigerator.
The refrigerator break, or you just had to reset the power switch?
I went down. We have an electrical issue on that side of the house for some reason. Like, we have one breaker that as soon as you flip it, it immediately breaks again.
That's a short. That's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at
Or
least
it's the faceless old woman who lives in your house.
Yeah, it's a short somewhere.
And I can't
That's
find...
why the breaker is there.
Right, but I can't find an electrician. I tried calling an electrician. Lots of fun.
Yeah, did you get what you wanted?
Yeah, with the New York code, a fridge is supposed to be on its own circuit now in the kitchen.
Yeah, and when I flipped all the breakers, I went down and looked at all the breakers. None of them else had broken. Right, so I flipped a couple, but all the ones that had kitchen next to it, I flipped. But I think those labels are not actually accurate. So
I will catch you back up to speed. They started to question the Paraghost about contracts with possible gateways to hell, blah, blah, blah. He very matter-of-factly was answering, yeah, we'll take contracts, no problem. It's about the mercenary contract. Would you open a gate to hell? Well, we don't do that. We're mercenaries. Frazier asked him about turning down contracts, and he said we turned down a contract with the Dragon Cult. And then why? Because Manzam said it would be, because Manzam convinced us that it would be wouldn't be wise for the Zentarum to take it.
By the way, did Father Ire prompt Frazier to stop?
Yeah, if I haven't, I will. But
Okay, yeah,
I'm doing it at the very end.
Frazier would keep going.
That's just his way.
Yeah.
He's a liar. He has a tell when he lies. He starts like moving around a lot more. Right? He starts fidgeting. But he will just keep making up questions on the fly.
Then
The first ones he was thinking about. These ones were starting to just come from nowhere.
Then Frazier asked, would do the different sides of the Zentarum ever work together? And the Paraghost very quickly answered, no. There's no the two sides don't work together.
So that minute 59, or second 59 to the 60 seconds, I'm going to do that.
Okay, so Frazier will stop. He'll come up with one more, and then he'll come up with a good ending one, probably on the one where would they work together.
Yeah.
I think he gets a second roll against that. Let me read it again. Does he get a second roll? Read thoughts. If the creature failed to save, you can read surface thoughts. Point in time, you can use your action at the end of this effect and cast a suggestion spell. So it's just casting a spell like normal. So let me just cast a spell then.
Yep.
So then I'm going to launch into Thieves' Cant.
Okay.
Would Frazier know Thieves' Cant?
Is he a thief?
He's a criminal.
Did you take it as a language?
It's a good point.
Because he did work for a crime boss, so would he have learned it?
He might know some of it. I wouldn't say he's fluent in it, but
yeah. But I mean, would he get Oscar's general points?
He can ask where the bathroom is.
Yeah, I figured basic stuff.
Where's the library?
Okay. I got one thing to type to Dan, but you can go, Oskar.
The fishing gears in the kitchen.
So it'd be the same DC 16 wisdom, it looks like.
No, you failed it, I think. I'll give him a save to notice.
So my question to him is really going to be, why was my family sacrificed?
Okay. Let me type this to him.
Things maybe get interesting real fast. We'll find out. I just did something which we may all see.
Yeah, suggestion is a very powerful second level spell.
Yeah.
Because it's just, if they fail, you tell them to do something.
Yeah, I ended up using 2 challenge affinities, but that was a powerful combination of things. See if it works.
Sorry. Why am I blanking on the name that I know? That was it. Yeah, spelled right. Doesn't say anything out loud.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Okay, and so to Oskar. Why was I saying?
So even though it said to us, he only revealed it to me?
Yes.
Maybe he only can.
You heard that loud and clear.
Okay. That means nothing to me. Does that mean anything to me?
Maybe. Maybe. But it almost sounds, the second name sounds vaguely familiar, but you can't pull it off the top of your head. I mean, you can make a religion check, but you'd have to roll really well.
How about 25?
It's pretty good.
So, yeah, that's pretty good. I think it's Oskar.
I want to break it into public if I can, so that I'm not the only one talking about this. I'm not a big fan of secrets.
Oskar, because they weren't Zentara mercenaries.
Quick question. How much of that did I pick up?
He has something about his family.
Okay. And something about mercenaries. Okay.
And then, well, no, the answer was back in English. He didn't hide it at all. He just said,
So where is Oskar?
because they weren't Zentara mercenaries.
So I'm going to whisper to Oskar.
They weren't my charges.
Actually, I'll just whisper to Oskar.
I know all the whispers are riveting into the screen.
Well, the problem is we're talking with a guy we inherently do not trust.
True.
Brendon, I just shot you a whisper. Let me know before I try it.
I don't care. Not anymore.
So I'll ask out loud. What's this guy's name again?
The Paraghost, not the Pentecost.
So Paraghost. Who is Bernard Servanos Zanel?
Sorry, what was it?
So I ask him out loud in front of everybody. So, Pentecost, who is...
So I think that whisper went
you
to
missed
everyone.
that whisper, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wrong slash.
That's fine. Doesn't really mean much. He's about to say it out loud, so.
Yeah.
And it means nothing, so it loses to me.
That's why I was saying it out loud, just because
Actually,
I wanted to A, engage everybody, and B, I asked Oskar first, like, if I antagonize him, he said, I don't care. So I said, okay.
Hope might know who it is.
Michael, you may know who it is. Frazier has no clue.
Yeah, no, Frazier has no idea. Hope might know, though.
So this is the name I'm
It's
asking
not a
about.
name I
Out
actually
loud.
recognize, so.
So out loud, I just ask him, hey, Pentecost, what is the relation of this guy to you?
It's one of the rulers of one of the levels of hell. I believe it's the first one, and I believe they're the ones who fight the...
Michael, not Frazier knows no clue of that.
I was telling Russ.
Well, Russ, Hope may not know.
Hope probably doesn't know. Hope has never had any contact with except for Pip. I've had no contact with any of the levels.
So let me just, Dan, so you asked who is Baron, servant of Zariel?
Right, so...
Got it.
The whisper you sent to me about the fallen celestial part that everybody sees now, that's something that I know from religion.
Correct.
But I was asking this out loud to say, who is this guy's relation to you? Like, so I'm just blatantly asking it out loud. This way they all can hear it and he can know I know. It's aggressive. I don't deny that. It can go wrong, but it's also get your cards on the table.
His gaze switches to you and says, I don't know.
You don't know?
And then did Oskar type anything? No. Okay.
I did not. I am debating about do I just leave or...
We'll roll for initiative.
I pushed what I thought would be his button. If that didn't work, I'm not going to blatantly attack him.
Was he lying about not knowing who it was?
I can't tell.
Who knows?
I don't have zone of truth up. I mean, I think he is, but I can't prove it.
I meant more, can I make an insight check to see if there's a tremor in his voice?
You can make an insight check.
He hasn't lied so far. I doubt he'll lie here. But... Nope.
You detect no lie.
No? Oskar, it's your call.
Don't look at me. I got nothing for this guy. He's useless.
All right. Then we should go on to our other issues.
He's useless. He says it out loud.
I say thank you both for your time.
He goes back to his papers.
Yep.
Mike, I just leave. I'm done with this guy. I'm done with this Zentarum.
Okay.
Poor Oskar.
Yeah, there's not far for you to go once you're out that door, so.
Does it look like any of the mercenaries are on high alert?
Nope. Just the opposite.
Okay. So we didn't piss him off or anything.
Him?
We might have pissed him off, but we haven't pissed him off enough that he will send people to kill us.
He didn't seem pissed off at all.
Interesting.
So once we're far enough away from the place, I'll let everybody know. When I went to read his mind, I actually sensed two minds. And I commanded the second mind to reveal itself to him, and it was that name. So that Bernard, servant of Zanel, was in his mind. They were having... He was either listening in or talking to him. It wasn't controlling him, but he was somehow connected. So...
Interesting.
Something to keep in mind.
He was neutral on every issue to a fault.
See, now that wasn't a reason to attack him.
Now that I know that.
Demons in your mind.
Bernard, servant of Zanel. Could be Zanel.
Zariel.
Zariel.
Zariel. Oh, Zanar. The font's so small. I'm going to make my screens bigger. There it is, Zariel. Okay.
So if that's the case, then I'd suggest we just tell Manzam and then we can leave. I don't care.
All right. I'm good with that.
Yeah, Manzam's been good to us, so...
He's got a demon in his brain. We're out of here. Later. Is that what your basic idea is?
I'm not moving to demon.
Frazier already didn't like these people, and now he really distrusts them.
Yeah, Manzan's response is he's got research to do, so he'll find out who this Baron servant of Zariel is.
If he finds out, does he have any way to contact us, like a sending or something?
He laughs. Yeah, I can contact you if I need to.
Good. Well, no, not if you need to. I'm asking as a favor. Can you share the information you discover?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Sure, we just give him a nice data dump. He can share.
He's a beholder. He can do what he wants.
Oh, I missed that part. Sorry. That's right. I forgot from last week.
So yeah, he can.
Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fair trade.
All right.
A holder from a holder.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
But yeah, no, Dan, when you asked me to press, I was like, oh god, the first questions were thought out. Where do I go from here?
You did good. You got him thinking. Problem is the mind you were talking to was the one I tested first, and it's no longer tested.
Yeah.
Are they in cahoots? I have no idea. Obviously, they're in cahoots, but I have no idea.
I mean, if you explain to us that that's a demon in his or devil in his brain.
No, I didn't say devil. I don't know that it's a devil. I just said it's Bernard serving as an L who's been in his brain. So I don't know if he's a devil or just somebody with sending or read thoughts or.
Yeah, no. Then Frazier has no opinion on it. He just is. That's odd.
Yeah. I never made the leap to. He was concerned about why we're asking about the Night Owls, which is why I asked you to probe that. I was hoping to get a surface thought off him, but unfortunately, it was the other one answering.
I'm going to get on my wyvern and leave.
But where are you going?
We're going to Waterdeep to some
Waterdeep
tavern because some crow told us to. And the last time a crow told me to do something, it kind of worked out for me. I got a shot at, what's his name? Rasmir.
That's true.
And that crow happens to be right here. Just not in that form.
He's not crow-shaped anymore.
Is Oskar not happy with how that went? Oscar's not happy or just doesn't care anymore?
He got his revenge. He is not happy his family was just thrown under the bus.
Yeah, because they weren't mercenaries.
And so he's like, all right, well, screw you guys. I don't care about you guys anymore. Manzam's good to me. Father Iyer told me something about him. I'll give that information to Manzam, and then probably never going to come back here again.
Yikes.
Where we go?
I was getting a kick out of Mike saw this, nobody else did, during the beginning of that conversation when they were talking about Dragonspear and the portal. Jimmy in chat in whispers is like flipping me the bird constantly because Jimmy knows the story of what happened. Mogak doesn't, but Jimmy does.
Okay. I will move you to Wyvern Camp.
So, sorry if I was supposed to get more information out of the mic. It just...
Nope.
You ever fall and land on your keys?
Yes.
It didn't go quite how I thought it would. You guys got roundabout information. It was all information that I had there. I just didn't think you were going to get it that way.
That sounds like what players do.
But it was all there. That was fine. And then, quite honestly, I wasn't sure what Oskar's reaction was going to be. That was fine. Or it was going to be roll for initiative.
Frazier was very tempted to see what was on the other side of that door.
Should have walked through it.
Well,
There's nobody stopping you.
if he knew there was a balcony on that side, he would have slit this guy's throat.
I wasn't sure if Oskar was going to go, especially with that answer that finally came out, whether he was going to go, you have to die too.
So I think what it is, just so you guys, so you're aware, he has the 3 people that killed his people. There was no clear indication that the Zentarum put a hit out on them. They just didn't care about them.
Right. That is absolutely correct.
And so he was like, all right, you didn't put the hit out. He likes these folks well enough that he's not willing to sacrifice them for vengeance.
Got it. I wasn't sure how you were going to go on that.
What, Jim?
I said, no talking about Dan. He still can hear us.
I was half thinking that was going to be enough. I wasn't sure how you were going to play that, whether you were going to go just what you did or, yeah, that's enough then to, you're to blame too. Your inaction was enough to...
I think if Oskar was by himself, he might have attacked. With the rest of the party there and the Zentarum downstairs, he likes these folks well enough that he's not willing to sacrifice them for his vengeance. He doesn't care about his life, but he's okay. But, he doesn't want other people to necessarily get in his way now that he got the 3 main antagonists. Before that, he didn't care at all.
Right. When, what's his name? The orc.
Bogluck just walk straight in.
Hey, that's Bogluck.
That was pretty funny.
Right. I wasn't sure if it was going to go that way.
But if that guy had given one more "we'll work with anyone" sort of answer, Frazier probably would have cast silence and tried to kill him.
Why?
He doesn't like that. He doesn't agree with it.
You'll do anything.
He's making a moral stance on mercenaries.
He was making a moral stance more than anything else.
All Frazier wants is money.
That's not true.
He wants money and women.
That's also not true. Money's not for him.
I know, but he wants it.
That's true. He does want it. But he doesn't want it for selfish reasons. And he's not really doing this as a mercenary gig. He's doing this as a favor to a friend.
Everything's a selfish reason.
But I think too, that's why, with Father Iyer, when he asked, do you mind if I antagonize him? And I'm like, I don't care.
Right.
If a fight started, he was fine with it. And if a fight did start, he was going to declare him an enemy.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. Maybe you'll meet him again.
We might.
All right. Your wyverns are there. I'm sure you have access to them.
Did we ever get a 5th wyvern? We did, right?
You did.
Yeah.
Did we name it?
Did. Vern.
It just doesn't have a nameplate.
Very saddening.
Why is Hope injured?
Hope has been injured with Hope got injured in that last fight and not fully healed.
It has a nameplate.
Not for us.
We can't see it.
We don't see a health bar or a nameplate on that one.
I thought we had healed everyone. I thought we took a long rest when we came back.
We should have long rested at one point.
How about now?
I couldn't remember if we had long rested, but I know healing. Hope didn't get everything back from the heals. But since Hope normally tries to stay towards the back and range attack, I wasn't overly concerned with it.
But for some reason, I thought we had long rested when we got back last time.
I think
At the tavern? Or the inn?
Yeah, I thought when we came back, we long rested, and the next day is when we were off doing this stuff.
Because you went and talked to Manzam, and we hung out for a day or something.
Might have been. And actually, you guys are now on your way to Waterdeep. You've got three or 4 days of camping that will go uneventfully because you've got 5 wyverns that are hanging out at your camp.
Four of which are normally released to go hunt.
But, you know, Frazier does ask Hope for his share of the money.
I don't know how much money you guys actually have. I know how much I gave you all. But I don't know how you have it divvied up.
I think it would be funny if there was a random monster encounter, but the wyvern just ate it, whatever it was, so we never even find out about it.
For the most part, most of the money is in the bag of holding.
Yep, we each keep
except for some pocket chains and sundries.
Right.
Yeah, because you got some like chalices and bowls and things like that.
Yeah, he just wants whatever is cash.
Well, there's 300 platinum. There's 1,700 gold.
Oh, that's what I'm missing. I didn't open up the bag of holding sheet.
So another 2,400 gold.
So yeah, what I've got listed is 5,000 gold, 5,000 silver, and almost 3,000 copper, along with some electrum and platinum. But those are the big ones.
Say it again.
I've got what I actually have written down is 5166 pieces of gold, 5126 pieces of silver, and 2904 in copper. And then like a handful, like under 50 combined platinum and electrum.
I have 300 platinum listed.
But did that go into the bag of holding, or did we split that?
That was in Resmir's chamber in that castle in the middle of the swamp.
Okay. And I'm thinking.
So I don't remember who grabbed that chest.
Am I the only one with a bag?
Yes.
Yes.
It's the other game that we've got 2 characters with bags.
Yes.
I mean, I can put it down on the sheet. I mean, I don't have any platinum on my character sheet, so the money that didn't get divvied up.
I don't mind if we keep it in a group bag. And then someone wants to spend the
Well,
money
that's what Mike was saying. He doesn't remember who opened the chest. Whoever opened the chest may have kept it. If it was like Oskar or Frazier, they may have kept it without saying anything.
I remember you carried the chest through the portal.
Right.
And then I think you divvied it up in that night. If I remember right, you guys spent the night outside the mansion. And I think that's when you emptied the chest and then left it there. Ooh, or did you leave it out there? Did you not empty it and just leave it out there?
We opened every chest outside the hunting lodge.
Yes.
We opened all of them. We emptied them into the bag. We left the boxes outside.
That's what I thought. I remember you left something outside.
All right.
We had nowhere to put the boxes. We burned them because we were
I missed that in my
lodge.
notes. Then I just missed that in my notes. So all right. So then we have. What was it? It was electrum, you said, or platinum?
Platinum. Here it is.
Okay.
And that 8,000. It's not 8,000 gems. It's 8,000 gold pieces worth of gems.
Right.
I only have 64 gold pieces on his character sheet, so I'm guessing his stuff is with the party treasure.
You guys are rich.
Yes, pretty much.
Well, kind of.
Dan has the gavel, right?
Yes.
Yes, Dan has the gavel.
All right, because on my character sheet I have big stupid hammer. I think that's it.
You guys, Dan, you guys have a bunch of treasure that was pillaged from the Sword Coast.
Oops.
Yeah. No. So
Well, we didn't pillage it.
no, we did.
Not directly. We killed a bunch of people and took it.
We pillaged the pillagers.
We basically took 5 big crates from like their big loot distribution center and opened them and took everything in it. And Frazier made sure his was full of lots of money.
You robbed you robbed the cult.
Yeah.
Of their loot.
And then also killing a bunch of major members means they were holding quite a bit of money.
That makes sense. But yeah, if you need money and we have it, I'm not driven by money, I'm driven by knowledge.
All right, so what is... Frazier is asking for his share of the cash.
He's asking
right
for
now?
his fifth. Yeah.
Okay.
Carry it.
Yeah.
He's pretty strong. And he has a bunch of empty bags.
He's gonna cash out.
Like, I have a 16 strength. I don't know what his total weight carry is, but he can probably carry the amount of money.
Oh, you probably might be able to lift it. It's going to be several thousand coins.
Yeah, I mean we're talking like 1,300 gold and almost 1,500 silver.
All right, so maybe back in Waterdeep at a bank, he wants his share. He wants to make it all platinum.
Well, you could do that in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys just packed up and left.
I mean, Oskar said he told Manzan, but other than that, we just left.
True. You guys talked to Manzan, then you hopped on your wyverns and flew to Waterdeep.
I made a deal. If he finds out any more about that celestial, let me know.
Okay. Yeah, everyone give me a perception check on like day 2 out of Dark Veil.
Big 2.
This is while you are flying.
We're rolling good, guys.
Another high battle.
Woohoo!
We're rolling real good.
I thought my 12 was bad, but apparently it's really good.
Boy, even rolling out of Beyond D&D doesn't help me.
Somehow I think we're all watching Frazier demand his money. We're like, really, dude? How are you going to carry this? How's this really going to function?
That's all right. Wait until I start figuring out how many damn gems he's going to get out of this, and jewelry, and I mean,
he really doesn't know how rich we are. He hasn't carried most of this money.
Oh boy.
City?
So you guys, that should have popped up for everybody.
It did. One of the sentences doesn't make sense.
Oh, let's see.
I mean, it can be. We could be in the city. It's all right.
Well, when you get to Waterdeep, that's what it happens.
It's a what?
Hold on, I'm looking.
No, it's like basically we're flying by a town and the town goes silent.
So they wrote it to happen in Waterdeep, but I wanted it to happen on the way. The city around you goes on. Everything gets quiet.
I'm giving you a hard time. I apologize, Mike.
Yeah, it's fine. Everything goes quiet. And
I look up.
Everyone give me animal handling check.
Oh boy.
Don't get bucked.
We all die.
Yep.
Oh, I'm on the ground.
Hopefully we're not flying too high.
Really far away. It'll take a while to get it down.
Other proficiency.
Huh.
Mogak got a hell of a roll.
What I like about that Mogak's like, I'll use the other one.
Alright, so let's see.
And at this point, I'm holding on to the wyvern for dear life, I think.
My animal handling doesn't work.
Yeah, it was like I wanted to bank right, and all of the wyverns, they don't necessarily change direction, but they Frazier, Oskar, they're spooked. Father Iyer, you notice too that the one you're flying on is trying to change direction.
Which way are they trying to go?
Jim, is your character name spelled exactly the same?
Yeah, Mogack.
Yeah, no. In roll 20, it's K.
It's
There's no
Mogak.
GAK. I didn't know. No CK. GAK. No, but I'm not rolling in roll 20. I'm rolling in roll 20, not D&D Beyond.
Interesting.
And it's not working?
No, I click it and I get this.
Although proficiency.
Let me find
Animal
it.
handling.
Let me try.
That's weird.
Mogak. Character sheet. Hold on.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm screwing with you.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out.
I'm gonna try also just to see.
Worked for me.
And mine works for me.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it was the Beyond 20 link.
So Mogak, I gave you a different handout.
Okay.
It should be in your handouts, wherever they appear. So the wyverns, no, they're not changing direction drastically. You're still going northish, northwestish. But as you notice what you noticed, you get the idea that the wyverns noticed too.
So that strange sensation, they actually want to go away from it.
Mike, can you go to Whisper for a minute?
I can. Yes.
So did somebody just set up an anti-magic bomb?
You know, in this campaign, it's not too bad for me.
What?
Anti-magic. Most of my characters are very, very magical. This one isn't.
Do you guys think we should cast buff spells now, like Shield of Faith and that kind of crap?
Shield of Faith is a minute long now. I think it's a minute long, right?
Well,
Or there's some things that last longer, like stuff that prepare you for
also,
battle.
if you're thinking it's one of the anti-magic bombs, it ain't gonna
I
help.
was kidding about that. I was kidding about that. They wouldn't exist in this world.
I think I know what happened. I don't know if Frazier would.
Something went awry. I was worried we're about to end up in a storm of shit.
I think if we rolled higher, we would have known about where it was. I think it's where they're collecting the money. They're making their preparations.
No, I mean, Oskar rolled a 21. What was that?
Perception.
The animal handling. Oh.
That was animal.
No, you mean on a perception earlier.
Yeah, I didn't scroll up high enough. Yeah, the highest perception was 12.
Yeah. I think if we rolled better, we would have noticed something. That's concerning. My Mogak rolling.
I am amazed at how close Georgia is still.
What was last I saw? It was like 2,000. It's 4,000 now.
It's 4,000. I think they got the military votes in, and they were actually more favorsome to Biden than to Trump.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. A lot of people in the military don't like what Trump's been doing.
But I don't know if they really like Biden.
No, most people don't like Biden. It's just a matter of how much you hate Trump.
Yeah.
It's an interesting... Maybe we should stay off politics if we're streaming still in
oh yeah, good point.
Roll 20, so sorry.
Oh yeah, but no, yeah, no.
Okay, so that was it. That happens as you're flying.
Tryer's done.
So Mike, I look around to see if... Did that feel like the dragon fear when we were still at Greenest, or was it something different?
Different.
But it's similar. I will say that to him. It is similar. It feels similar to me.
Do we think it came from beneath us, and as we try and land and investigate, or do we think it came far away? Like, can we tell proximity?
It's not near here.
It feels like ominous background music just kicked in.
You walked into the boss room, but the fight hasn't started yet. So the deep piano starts playing in the background.
Exactly.
So I'm imagining more. We just crossed zones.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really kind of like ominous background music kicked in and you noticed.
Dun,
Exactly.
We're in Jaws and we hear the background music. Someone turn that off.
So I guess I don't know what this would mean, but can we be on active alert, kind of, instead of passive perception, actively looking? Or...
By the way, I've solved my issue with animal handling.
Okay.
I'm a doofus.
Okay.
It was Pepcat.
I wasn't clicking on animal handling in proficiencies. I was in the bottom part where it lists your proficiency.
No.
Yes, you can actively.
Yes, it does work.
You can actively look.
Yeah, I want to be sort of on high alert for a while. You can't be on high alert forever, but for a little while, since we just went into some kind of zone. But Jim's talking about that's Pep.
Huh? Say that again, Pepcac? Yes. Yeah, I'm a doofus. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not denying it. I admit it.
You are on your way.
It's an ID 10T issue?
Yes. All right, you're approaching Waterdeep. The city sits out in front of you. You've got a much better view of it than you did when you came in by caravan.
From what I know, is there anywhere we can put the wyverns?
From what you know, no.
It's not like a wyvern stable in Waterdeep.
Guess not.
There are. Oh, actually,
They would have to be outside.
I take it back. Frazier, give me I don't know, history or
Intelligence or something like that.
Right, something memory based.
I'm from there. It's like, would I know that there's something here?
Yes. Actually, you know that up the road from where you lived, there is a huge stable that does stable flying creatures. You've never seen a wyvern there. And it is outside of town. So anyone who knows about the Dragon Ward may, if the wyverns are dragons, they may be affected by the dragon.
So all the better to park them outside of town.
The ward's kind of big.
Mogak.
Yes.
You know that there are stables for flying mounts in
Hey, lovable Russian, thank you very much for the
they're
for the
really
raid
expensive for really,
raiders.
really rich people who like fly their griffins in. And they tend to be big giant towers.
True.
It's a World of Warcraft tower.
Pretty much.
I know a place we can go.
We trust Frazier, right?
That is a valuable question.
So welcome raiders, and you caught us on a D&D night. We do this on Friday nights. We have 3 different DMs that we rotate through. As for what I normally stream, I'm
very little
in
about
general
him.
a variety streamer, so I stream a lot of different stuff.
I didn't.
Anything with a good story.
Okay, just want to make sure.
All right, let me pop you down here. All right, so Frazier has you coming in to the east of town, because west is the ocean. Towards the southern end, there's a bunch of farms. It's a large farmland. And switching maps, Jim. Can you see?
Focus.
I don't even know what
stables.
Yeah, I don't even know what light I have on here. Hang on.
It's universal.
Okay, good. That's fine. It's daylight.
Wow, it's a big map.
Yeah, but I tried to do the farmland because I wanted this to kind of be.
Yeah, if you do mostly homebrews, the guy that's currently playing Father Ire,
the back of it
we are running an original
And basically, they
original world that he
just have a bunch of
created,
stables
and
in
he's
the back.
actually looking to
With a
put it
little
up on
office
the
in the front.
marketplace, on the various marketplaces once he
You
gets
can
it
kind of see through to the
all
back,
converted.
And, yeah, there's a bunch of horses.
If you go into
and other things, but they also take flying boats.
I'll throw up my YouTube link in a second, but
would this guy maybe know me?
there is. I think right now it's under the one-off campaigns.
Probably not, because
it's in the one-off campaigns list, but I'm actually going to make a playlist for it on YouTube, because we're actually expanding this and following on.
He did use past tense.
But we're having a lot of fun with it. We're basically I think the second test group that has gone through it for him.
Actually, while I take this, can someone look up stabling for normal horse for the day? And we'll multiply that by something. It's in the player's handbook.
Stable.
Did I spell Frazier? I did.
Oh. It's 5 silver pieces per day to stable.
So it would be 5 gold.
I think we can handle that.
And it'll even be 5 gold for wyverns. But
Plus, if they eat any other creatures, we got to pay for those probably.
It's 5 gold each.
Yep, 5 gold each per day.
All right, I'll put down 40 for myself.
Okay, I was going to pay it out of the party treasure.
Oh, you can do that. I was gonna say, I was gonna pay for a few days because I have personal cash.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how many days do we want to pay for here?
We don't know how long we're going to be until we talk to Leo, whatever his name is.
I would say, why don't we assume we're going to be here for a week?
Okay.
Because we really don't know what we're going to do after we talk to the Osin.
Sure, we can always send a runner up if we need more.
You're like less than an hour outside of town. You're like a half-hour walk into town. Oh,
I'm not walking.
All right, so that's 175 gold.
Yep.
And there's a wagon there that, because rich people tend not to like to walk into town, so they got a wagon there that'll take you in.
Oh, nice.
But I will summon Roach.
No.
I forgot about that.
They can ride the wagon. I will ride Roach.
What is Roach?
Oh, fine steed. It's my Paladin mount.
Hold on, Frazier, I'm going to grab you for a second. Because I want to see what you see.
Roach is my Paladin warhorse.
Huh, it is not blacked out.
Yeah, the entire map is open.
Okay.
It's okay. If it's daytime, that makes sense.
Some of the buildings are open.
Except for the one building that's completely open.
Oh, yeah, there's one building at the roof gone.
Okay. All right.
Before we head into town, how much platinum do I have, Hope?
I've got a platinum kick going on here.
Platinum 68.
Can I have my platinum?
Sure.
All right. So Roach.
Feels to me like Frazier's got a debt of some kind.
I've got a pit stop to make in this place.
That was a wee bit specific.
I need a whole lot of platinum. I need it fast.
Jim.
Yes.
I had pulled Roach over from the first campaign to my second. Mm-hmm. And I even looked when I was on the other day. I'm like, I never brought Roach over. I'm like, he's never going to call Roach again. They have wyverns.
You never thought we'd be on the ground again.
When I get 4th level spells, Then I'll have a new roach.
Roach Part 2.
I'll have either a wyvern roach if you allow me, but definitely a griffin roach.
Then it's definitely
Not.
Warcraft.
Huh?
Then it's definitely Warcraft. You're fine on a griffin.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys can hire the wagon to ride in if you want, or you can walk. Or
From what I know, do we need to hire this wagon? Like,
it's a half-hour walk.
yeah, we
walked
don't need to. We don't need to do this.
You've walked it a ton of times.
Yeah.
I'm still riding roach
You
because
can
he
ride-
has other uses.
You can ride the horse. We just don't need to hire that carriage.
I'm good
Yeah.
with walking.
No, but roach has other uses on the ground.
Yes.
Right.
I can telepathically converse with him if he's within a mile.
But
We're going to have ourselves a constitutional.
I have a pit stop to make off in this town.
I figured.
In this little side town or in Waterdeep?
Right here.
You're free to move around the cabin. Or the map.
Let's see here. Which way is town? North or south?
South.
Follow the road south.
And if you don't mind, we don't need to pay for... If you don't mind staying outside the city, we don't need to pay for lodging.
I like a bed.
Yeah.
You might need to pay for lodging then.
I'm not roughing it if we don't have to. So who are these people?
So when you say we don't mind staying outside of town, where would we be staying?
I have a house.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
It's
But
not
just
very
people?
big.
Not faceless schools. Okay. Picture look like faceless schools. So like, we going into something
No,
here?
it's like Human 4 or something from...
Really?
Yeah.
I will give you, Dan, I had the same thought that we were about to walk into the, there's undead coming from every direction.
I agree.
Follow the path.
They kind of look like
Undead are charging you on.
they kind of look like Scooby-Doo bad guys, but
I like where Brendon's going.
I assume this is the front door.
it is. It's
I
that.
did it again, Russell.
What?
I adjusted everything, not just my zoom on the map.
Hey, back this way, Father Iyer.
Do you want me to move you?
Yeah,
I'm
you can
looking at
move
this
me,
man
but I
over
also need to put my... I'll figure it out.
This is your
cabin.
Okay.
All right, so Frazier leads you to a small cabin. It's all of these are either farming buildings or trade buildings, and slash houses.
Slash houses?
Yes.
Is that similar to a whorehouse?
Well, this one's set up that it could be, but no.
Okay.
This is one of the larger ones. And from inside, you see that there's a loom and spinning wheels, and so this is making textiles, but it's also a family home.
I knock on the door. I don't just open it.
Oh, okay.
Mike, I'm just looking at the characters. You got to drag Pip down because I can't control him.
Okay.
I hope I'd mind if you don't bring him in here.
He'd be invisible to everybody.
Nobody else can see him.
Okay.
All right, you knock. Who is it?
It's me. I'm home for a bit.
Seeing bad.
And then large commotion. Woman opens the door,
Man goes out the back window.
gives Frazier a huge hug.
Is this my mother?
Spiky, yes. Spiky
Should we go
bits and all.
initiative?
And pulls him in the house.
I've brought a few guests. Won't be staying long.
She motions you all in. Doesn't. You look a intimidating bunch, but she doesn't really seem to care.
I tell Roach to keep an eye out outside.
Okay.
As long as she doesn't freak out over me and Mogak, I think we're fine.
She's seen plenty worse.
And yeah, can I get you,
A
let me get
beverage?
you dinner? Yeah, what can I get you? Just being very, very hospitable.
I compliment the house, trying to be extra polite.
Okay. She's how do you know? She's being very cordial. How do you know Frazier? Who are your friends? Blah blah blah. She's treating him like a kid.
I've been traveling with this motley crew for about a while.
How's the monastery?
It's lovely.
So,
Monastery sent me on a little quest. I've been doing a bit of traveling.
things have been rough since the refugees have been starting to come to town. They're not letting them in the city anymore. They're camping out mostly up north. We haven't seen many down here. Right? She's spouting off stuff that she assumes you already know. With the refugees coming to town, with this, with the dragon attacks all over the Sword Coast.
I take it you guys have been fine? No one's come to bother you or anything?
No one's. Like I said, most of the refugees have been staying up north of the city. Since the death of one of the masked lords, the city's been up in arms, and with the Flaming Fist coming in and militia units getting formed, it's been.
What is a masked lord? I don't ask this. I'm asking.
And welcome to the world of Discord issues.
The other group met, Neverember. He's the Open Lord of Waterdeep. Then there's a group of masked Lords of Waterdeep who keep their identity secret, but they are powerful people in and around Waterdeep. But
very, very rich people.
But their identity, or they could not be, but their identities are kept secret.
Okay.
And it came out.
No.
How does someone know one died?
Yeah, he was when a masked lord died.
He was murdered, and it came out publicly that one of the masked lords was murdered, and it was.
Yeah, that's doubly weird, right?
Yeah.
One is like people would they should be almost gonna get murdered because they're powerful, and B, even if they do get murdered, we would never know because we don't know who they are.
Correct. So it is odd that it would be known, but it did come out, and it was related to it. The common belief is that it was related to the dragon cult.
I'm going to claim fake news. I think what it is a person wanted their moment in fame. And so, they killed someone, threw a hood on them, said, I killed the masked lord.
The other masked lords would know they were lying.
So she relates to you basically that it was Arthagast Obrinter.
Have I ever heard of him?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Big, hugely powerful guy. News went all over the Sword Coast about it, and that's when places like the Flaming Fist, the Emerald Enclave, the whatever wizard group, all started sending representatives to Waterdeep to say, what are we doing about the Dragon Cult? Because now they've actually... raiding towns wasn't bad enough. They killed a masked lord of the Waterdeep, so now all the nobles are upset about it.
Another rich people.
Right. The rich people are now concerned.
All right, so I take all of my money. and just give it to her. So it was 68 platinum.
Yes.
68 platinum and 69 gold. Leave it on the table.
That's a lot of money.
She's stunned and at first said, you can't leave that much money here. She's like, I know you've been sending this money, and that's great. She goes, but this, you can't leave this much money here. It wouldn't be safe. And then she turns to, where did you get this money?
The monk business has been good. Very, very obviously lying.
Right. And she looks at you the way she looked at your father. And she slides a vast majority of it back. If you count it, you can try to see how much she pocketed.
I don't care.
And then she openly takes 3 platinum and goes, look, I can hang on to some of it, and that's great.
Yeah, I don't care how much she took.
Yeah. Did anyone close the door or no?
I closed the door.
Okay. Then the
You
door
didn't want to show off all that gold.
comes, not flying open, but the door comes opening. And in walks a girl. She's got a big sword and spear that are not real fine quality. She's wearing a really poor fitting tabard that is, actually I think I made that up. That's a sword, not a spear, but she's got a spear.
Made spear and shield.
And a tabard, ill-fitting generic flaming fist tabard. And she walks in, looking like she does this every day, drops the shield beside the door, leans the spear up, looks up, sees people, sees Frazier, and runs and gives him a hug.
I hug her back.
So she can't be trusted either.
Funny looking spear there.
Hey, when did you get back? Blah, blah, blah. And she kind of looks around at the rest of you, but doesn't seem real intimidated. And then she goes, I joined one of the militia bands.
Why?
I'm going to be out fighting the cult.
Don't do that.
And relays that, nope, her and she's doing her part in fighting the cult. And she's going to be out. Joined one of the militias.
I feel like we walk into a family drama.
Yes, you did.
I look around for food.
I was playing food.
Yeah.
She offered you food, so she'll give you food.
I eat food.
There's no need to do this. This isn't your fight.
You can go out and fight. I can go out and fight.
It's everybody's fight.
We can all go out and fight.
What do you mean go out and fight? I have been in a temple.
I just turn and look at Frazier.
The dragon cult is everybody's fight. Mama's boy. Mama's boy.
Here's a question for you while we're waiting. You
Is
spill
there
seltzer
mead?
on your t-shirt. What do you wipe it up with?
I don't know.
Red wine.
Yeah.
If you spill red wine on your
I
stuff,
look
what do you
around.
clean it with? White wine.
Is there ale or meat on the table?
Yes. Lamb.
Lamb?
Yeah. Because we live on a sheep farm.
Yeah, we
Oskar,
noticed.
Oskar, you won.
Oh, I'm just eating and watching the family drama.
Yeah, I'm eating also.
You notice hanging up around the place, so basically she's making textiles, but ultimately you see what she's making, because hanging up around the room in a couple of spots, you see monk robes, similar to Frazier's original monk robes, not the cool ones that he's wearing now.
I was so hoping you were going to say it was like, Christmas sweaters.
Because Oskar will be wearing a Christmas sweater.
The ugliest one he can find.
Surly dwarf in a Christmas sweater.
Did you sign up for the infantry? What did you get yourself into?
Yeah, joined a mercenary band. The Flaming Fist. They're training us.
She's in the Flaming Fist out of Baldur's Gate, can't you tell? She's got a Flaming Fist on the tabard. I mean, I know you've been sequestered in monastery, but come on, dude.
Does she look like she has any potential, Mike?
What?
Does she look like she has potential as a fighter?
Maybe.
Can you go spar outside?
She seems fit. The shield's way too big for her, and she handled it she carried it in and dropped it on the floor.
And she sounds like she's got the attitude for it.
Mogak, do you have any better weapons for her?
Well, I'm deciding whether to give her a sort of swiftness or not. I'm definitely going to give her my shield. If it's because it's a poor shield she has, and I have a better one that I don't ever use.
Yeah, I give her my short sword +1.
I'll give her my shield. I don't have any armor that'll fit her.
This is like the first on the guard, like, here's magic items. What?
I'm just giving her a shield.
Yeah, no, she has a poorly made shield. This is a decently made shield.
I think you guys have armor.
I have a scale.
Oskar never used the studded leather, did he?
No, you guys maybe put on the stuff leather +2.
Oh, okay.
But he's also a dwarf.
But I think I
So
have
the
the
magic
non+2 stuff. But you guys did make me put it on.
Okay.
Yeah, we finally made him get better armor when he almost died a couple of times.
If anyone has decent armor, I'd ask that they give it to her.
Well, he might have his old leather that's not magical.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably too big for her, but I have my old scale mail because I have that chain mail +2 shirt, chain shirt +2 now. We were just talking about that.
From how I described most of my family, they're not small people. Frazier's a big guy. He's like 6'1" and really built. The rest of his family probably isn't that big, but they're not that far off.
So you guys start going, looking around, and Frazier, here, this is a better sword than what you have. It's just like, they're training you to fight with spears. No one uses short swords. They'll laugh at me if I show up with that.
Stab with it.
But the shield, she picks up the shield, and she's like, this seems cool.
Mogak, do you have a decently made spear?
So
I have javelins, no spears.
I pull out my backpack, Mike, and I start unpacking my old scale mail.
Okay.
Do you have any interest in that?
She thinks it looks cool, and she's like, yeah. It doesn't quite, it'll have to be fitted for her.
It'll keep you alive more than that.
So what do you guys have? You guys have
that off.
chain shirt +2, studded leather 2.
Chain shirt +2 I'm keeping because obviously I'm giving up the scale mail.
And if I have to, I will be taking her to town and buying her better stuff.
Boots of levitation.
That's that money you can buy.
Oh, did I actually delete the shield? Oh, okay. Yeah, I need my shield. I need my crossbow. I have shrooms.
I got a potion of half healing.
You have a sword of swiftness.
I know. I'll give it to her.
You have the dread helmet you never use.
I give her my charm of animal conjuring.
You what?
I give her a charm of animal conjuring, which has 3 charges.
Nice.
And tell her what it does, and that it has limited uses but if you need it,
She kind of looks at it funny, like, why would I need this? Like, they're teaching us to fight in ranks. Like, it's weird.
if things go wrong, I'd prefer you have it.
And she seems overly confident. Like, she's like, nothing's going to go wrong. Like, we're big militia, we're big army. There's nothing that's going to go wrong.
Big armies good. I'll say out loud. Big
I
armies
laugh.
fall all the time.
Big armies lose battles.
Do Frazier and her look alike?
Yes.
Can you tell us stories of him when he was a kid? He won't tell us a thing.
A mom has no problem doing it. Calls him by pet names, tells embarrassing stories. Used to get beat up as a kid till he got big, and he started beating up all the other kids. Once he gets to the teenage years, the stories stop. Like, the stories are all mostly when he was a little kid. The sister remembers her big brother being, he protected her whenever she needed it. She never was afraid really of anything because Frazier was around. But once he left, she held her own. Like, she picked up where he left off, type of thing. So after you, like, hand her some weapons and, like, she's looking at the armor, she seems pretty capable. Like, not kid off the street. Yeah, sure, she'll go.
I didn't hear you.
You're not fighting the orc.
I didn't catch that, Michael.
I said she's not fighting the orc. She can fight anyone else she wants. She's not fighting the orc. She's not fighting the devil either. No.
I wouldn't kill her.
No.
I can heal her too.
She'll show you what she's learned.
Fine.
Plenty of room outside.
I mean, sparring is not fighting.
Right.
Well, I'll spar.
So Frazier, no, not well, sure. I guess kind of anybody can make the roll, make a perception check. She'll spar with anybody. I mean, she'll square up and she.
I'm using my inspiration die to re-roll that. Much better.
Okay. Well, Frazier definitely notices. Yeah, she's trained like fodder. Pretty typical. None of you are serious, like, tacticians. Like, Mogak is the closest. And he got a 2. So, yeah, she's trained perfectly fine like you would train someone.
She's trained like, an infantryman.
Right. Mogak sees it and goes, yep. Right, yep, that's how they train. I don't see a problem. You guys all see it as, well, yeah, they're trained to be fodder. I do not hear you.
We do not hear you. Oh, he can't hear us.
I heard him typing.
That's why I answered him in chat.
We can hear him.
Well, he just gave a hum.
We can.
Now we hear you.
But he may need to talk more because that hum may have come from somewhere else.
I think I hummed.
Did you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, what else? Okay. So, that's Yeah, you guys can spar. She's not well trained, but she's got fine skills, just not trained.
Make sure you teach her the technique. 1001, swing.
Wrong game.
No, that is.
No, that's the right
No,
one.
this is the right one. The other one is step and swing.
Oh, right.
So what are you
Remember,
giving her?
this is the one where Frazier said, give me a second. All right. 1001,
Clang.
shoot.
What are you giving her? She's got Mogak's shield.
I gave her the charm.
She's got the charm.
All right, I'm
I'll give her the sword of swiftness too.
Yeah.
She's much better when she gets that.
The only thing that we've got in the bag of holding is the robe of scintillating color, and I don't know if they'll let her wear that.
So I would think if she is being trained, and I would say this to Mogak, if she's being trained as an infantryman, if she shows up with her own stuff and it looks more powerful than their stuff, they're going to take it from her. That would be my guess.
I don't care.
Or I'd make sure and go with her that they don't.
Well, I say it to Mogak. I'm not saying it to you, Frazier. Right? And this is and understand this is my now complete distrust of any organization. They're evil.
Especially one that has the name mercenary.
Correct.
So typically, yeah, if somebody shows up with their own stuff, they use it because it's less that the place has to provide. But doesn't mean they would try not to convince her that it's not good.
Right. Well, we'll tell her this will be better than anything they give you.
Right. If you can convince her of that, she could probably hang on to it.
Because the thing is, they're going to want to take this from you.
Yeah.
Because it's good, not because it's no good. Don't listen to them when they tell you that.
This is going to be better than anybody in that group is going to get as spoils for a long time.
She's probably better with the sword of swiftness two-handed.
I'd imagine.
She can still have the shield. She doesn't have to use it. Probably because she's been trained with a spear.
Yeah.
Which is a two-handed weapon.
spear makes more sense.
Yeah, but if she's been trained spear and shield, she's used to carrying the shield.
Yeah, she's not bad with the shield, but it's a long sword.
But also, she will eventually work into her own style. She's going to find out what's going to work better for her. They're training her as one of hundreds.
From what I can gather, is she a level 1 fighter?
Probably not yet.
Okay.
What'll happen?
I bet we could take her.
In a mercenary guild, what'll happen if someone shows up with decent equipment? Sometimes they just promote them.
Okay.
Because they figure
Once they learn.
They've got they figure they've got experience already if they have good equipment.
I want to get her out of the foot soldier rank. If it requires pay.
I was going to say, you have enough money to do that right now.
If it requires paying her way up, I will do it.
If you want somebody else to defend the town instead of this mercenary guild she's part of, we could hire those folks we just left.
She's not working for the Zentarum.
We could hire the Zentarum to defend the town, and then they could disband this mercenary team.
I'm not hiring the Zentarum. I'd like to bring her to the. I'd like to bring her into the city with me.
Okay. Good. She'll go in town. She likes hanging out with her friends.
How much platinum do I still have?
We were given what, 68?
I think I gave him 68. Yeah, so he's got 65.
You got was taken on the table. How much was taken under?
You get 60 back.
All right, cool.
And here I was going to say he gets 59 back.
I mean, but that could feed her and that family for a long time.
Yes.
Oscar's hitting on Frazier's mom.
She served him lamb and ale.
Yeah, she gave a dwarf lamb and ale. If it was Krasny, she'd be his 13th wife already.
We're done. We'll be sitting there. All right, perform the ceremony, quick.
That is the ceremony. Somebody feeds you.
She's hanging out with Hope. He's got 20 charisma.
True.
He's got 20 charisma.
I keep forgetting that.
I'm not that slouchy.
I'll
hit on the sister.
She's a teenage girl, and he's got a 20 charisma. And he's her age.
And 16.
And 16, yeah. And I definitely look like I reject authority.
Exactly. So
I'm every parent's nightmare.
Oscar's now Frazier's stepdad, and Hope is dating Frazier's sister.
And both
This family drama keeps expanding.
And both of them can wake up with their organs in their hand.
This did not go the way Frazier hoped it would.
Good luck.
I'm going to perform a joint ceremony.
Can I see this as upsetting Frazier?
Oh, I know you're going to keep doing it, and yes.
In that case, as we're walking to town, I take her arm.
It's going to chop off at the shoulder?
By the way, she's probably like your height.
And I gotta go to Waterdeep. You guys ready to go to Waterdeep?
Yeah.
Do you unload her before you find where you're supposed to go?
I'd bring her to a spot where she can get, better armor and weapons.
She has ours.
Or maybe get the scale mail fitted properly.
Yeah, something like that.
Some good stuff.
Okay.
I would say, Frazier, if you're concerned in there, pay for her to get out and get her into the City Watch.
That'll take convincing.
That takes money.
No. That'll take convincing of her.
She doesn't want to walk a beat. She wants to protect.
Right.
Right, but she'll be protecting her home.
Oscar, I'm going to move you so I can grab you all.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, you find a place. They'll refit the armor, no problem. And she'll be good to go. You guys...
I also nudge Frazier and say, before we leave, you may want to visit her superiors and pay for a promotion.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Resized you all. Bring you into Waterdeep. Okay. So you basically have to cross all of Waterdeep. Do I have a map of Waterdeep here? I do not. So you come in on the eastern gate.
How did she beat us here?
Is she here?
Did she?
No, I didn't use her.
Here?
No, I didn't use her. She's not here.
Right there.
I was going to say.
Oh, her.
I forgot the lady's name. The one that's important to Oscar's backstory and stuff.
Yes.
Gemma.
She evaporated. She appeared here, apparated.
Yeah, she's not actually in there either. She's in there.
Maybe she's the teleport circle.
Okay, so you go completely across Waterdeep to the western side. This is the bottom part of the castle district, near the dock district, which is not nice at all. there's a landing here where diplomats come in. And there's a castle here that basically is there for one reason, which is to accept diplomats from other places.
To accept what?
Diplomats.
Or diplomats?
Yeah. So
Not dead plats.
no, not dead plats.
I don't know what those again are.
This red roofed is the inn that you were looking for.
It's the Red Roof Inn.
So what I'm going to try and do is do that.
Ta-da!
So we can see the inside. I do have another map, but we're not going to need it tonight. My idea is to keep this map kind of like this. You can't see in the buildings if I leave the roofs on.
Right.
But you can have a sense of people walking around and who's where. The only thing I couldn't do was cut off the inside of the castle, but there's no real reason because you guys are going to be in there eventually. So,
Is this a doorway?
yeah, you should be able to can't get in there.
Can't get in either door.
Okay.
Yeah, Father Ira's too fat.
All 4 doors are blocked.
I opened the doors.
Ah, there we go.
So I blocked movement, but not sight. Okay. Leosin is in here. So is Jamna. They are not together, but they're both here.
Which one's Leosin?
This one.
There are 2 Gemmas in here. Oh no, you moved Gemma on me.
Yeah. You're all scattered to different corners.
And is this stairs? What is that?
Yeah, so the stairs go up. The next level up is kind of an open seating. This is actually like three or 4 floors high. You can't really tell. But the ceiling in this room is pretty much just open to a big to balconies above. And then there's a 3rd floor that looks like it has rooms and things like that. But this place is pretty big. It'll hold a lot of people because of the multiple floors. It's semi-full. No real trading people. I just wanted to give the impression that there's kind of people all over the place in this area.
What roughly is it? Morning or noon or night? Like where are we at in the day?
Could be any time. Whenever you guys wanted to get here.
Probably midday.
That's fine.
Yeah, so I'll order food for everybody.
So Leosin spots you, brings you in, pulls you over to a table, and starts to fill you in, and basically gives you the same rundown. The Masked Lord died, and that woke up all of the factions in on the Sword Coast. That we need to take this a little more seriously. There were other factions that were trying to move towards stopping the cult, but this accelerated everything. Here we go. Alice. Okay, so the Harpers, the Order of the Gauntlet, who are the Paladin guys that you guys met in El Terrell, on Tharfroom, the Emerald Enclave, the Lord's Alliance, and
You know who the Harpers are? I know who the Harpers are, but what are our characters?
Yes.
Yes. Leosin, you know Leosin's a Harper.
Okay.
So is Frazier.
And Frazier joined. So
Yeah, before you came, Dan, they were leaving secret messages for each other in the dirt.
You know,
It was not hidden well one time. It was
Harpers
too.
can't. You know, excuse me. Frazier knows Hoppers can't. What?
Harper can't.
Yes.
Okay.
A whole bunch of stuff.
Leosin fills you in basically on what's going on. That you guys are here to fill in the council on the details of the cult. Because you guys have really struck enough blows against them, especially with taking down that castle, that you guys are the experts on fighting the cult now. You've taken down leaders, you've taken down a castle, you've disrupted their treasure chain, you're it. So the council wants to speak to you.
Like the Ghostbusters?
Exactly.
But Dickless over here shut down the containment.
Is that true?
Yes, Your Honor,
The
he
man
has no dick.
no dick.
Okay. So, you guys got stuff you can read. The wife of the murdered Lord of the Waterdeep was also a high-up person in the Harpers. So she stepped up and basically said, I will serve as the masked lord, but not masked, until a replacement's picked. And at the same time, the Harpers are fully throwing themselves into this fight.
Well, I'm willing to offer my services as a new masked lord.
You can't tell them that, but they're not masked.
I'll put on a mask. It's okay.
I think we have a bunch of dragon masks.
We do.
We've got that dread
How would
helm.
that go over?
I guess it's probably not well, but
Jamna spots you, definitely comes over and talks.
I'm
Mostly
just
to Oskar, but to everybody.
How did you get here?
Yeah, we flew.
Yeah? You're not the only ones with wyverns. Or teleport circles.
all right. So, what was the strange warm breeze we felt? I'll ask Shem and Leos in that if they have any indication of what that might have been.
Yeah, when everything around us went silent.
It was a call. I'm going to say it was a call to the dragons.
I think it was just a shark.
So what do you mean it was a call to the dragons? It was like, hey, dragons, hey, dragon.
Yeah, well, Bahamut told me the dragons are being called somewhere, but I can't tell you where because I don't know.
So they're
Was it
being
like
gathered.
They're being
Was it
gathered.
was it like all dragons or just like the unfriendly sort?
I don't know. I believe all dragons heard it. It was kind of like a war horn going off.
It was a very loud dog whistle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
It's like
but if it was targeting dragons, it makes sense that the wyverns reacted to it. So aren't they part dragon?
yes, they're dragon. They're considered dragons. Yeah.
That's hotly debated. But
They're in D&D. They're considered dragons. In Mike's game, they're not because he decided so at one point.
they're
But they,
considered
thought
dragons.
but they
thought that was
recognized
me.
the call.
That might have been. Yeah, it was Brendon because he didn't want Krasny to hurt them.
Crosby would have sneezed and killed it in one shot.
So it is hotly debated. People sit around
We don't know
pirate
if
tables.
they were going toward or away from whatever it was.
But dragons have 4 arms and 2 wings. Wyverns have.
Exactly. we're pretty much done. Like, I wanted to get this information into your guys' hands, get you to Waterdeep. The council stuff can start next time. I wanted to get done with Dark Veil, get you here, and hoped that Frazier wouldn't wait to visit his home.
Can I add a clarification to my statement to the party? That I misunderstood something earlier. It was definitely a call to the evil dragons, but it was possible that all dragons heard it.
Yeah.
Like good dragons know the call happened, but they weren't felt that they needed to. That
Correct.
The call wasn't for them.
Right. It was like they heard it, and it was in like a language they understood, but not their native language. Like they knew it.
I wonder if that fallen celestial is going to come back into play. They're pretty powerful, aren't they?
I have a celestial horse. But I'm just saying, that's what my Mogak's understanding is.
So a dog whistle of evil dragon summoning went off.
Correct.
That good dragons heard.
Cool.
Any way to
Everybody
pinpoint
heard
it?
it.
Everybody felt it. We felt it, but they heard it.
Is there a way to pinpoint the sound of the noise or something?
Maybe if you're a chromatic dragon, you can.
Triangulate it like a radio signal.
Do I have anything else to hand you guys?
This is cool. Like that we got where we want to get. And the next week we pick up with